everybody, welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com. Easter is coming early this year, so my thoughts are already turning to Easter projects. I made these little mini coffee cup treat holders for Halloween and Christmas. I haven't got any left in hand to show you, but here is one I made for Easter. Here are the supplies you'll need. I'm using the Easter Lamb stamp set. It's only the single stamp, and I've cut my stamp so that I could put the greeting on the end of the block, and that means it'll give me the versatility to use the stamp for other cards as well. The Garden in Bloom stamp set. I use this to decorate the top of my lid. This is the English Designer Series paper. There are 12 sheets in a pack. They measure 12 by 12, and that's 30.5 by 30.5 centimetres. 2 sheets each of 6 double-sided designs. There's also the English Garden cardstock pack. This has 8 sheets of the Hello Honey, 8 sheets of the Old Olive, and 8 sheets of soft suede. Also need some scraps of Whisper White thick cardstock, Tuxedo black ink, Hello Honey and Blushing Bride, and I'm also using the Old Olive marker pen. Also need a blender pen, the Wink of Stella clear glitter brush, White Perfect Accents gel dots, and a 2-inch circle punch. Bring in my scoring tool and take the Hello Honey piece of cardstock. This has been cut at 2.5 inches by 11 inches, and in centimetres that's 6.4 by 28 centimetres long. So placing the long edge at the top, you score at 4.5, 7, 7 3/4, 10 1/4. In centimetres that will be 11.4, 17.8, 19.7 and 26 centimetres. Burnish the score lines first so you can see the score lines a little bit better. I've punched out a 2-inch circle with my 2-inch circle punch, and helps me to position where I need to punch the circle. You don't want to punch on the longer panel. It's the second panel in from the 3/4 inch score line on the edge here. Reserve the 2-inch circle that you punched out, because that's going to go on top of the lid of your cup. Burnish your score lines with a bone folder. Put tear and tape on this panel here. And fold that panel on top of the sticky strip, and there you've got your upright panel. Next you want to adhere your English Garden Designer Series pieces onto the back panel. This has been cut at 2.25 inches by 3.5. In centimetres that's 5.7 by 8.9. And for the front panel here, that's 2.25 inches by 1/2 inch, so that's 5.7 by 1.3 centimetres. I chopped off one of the cups. I just cut off the rim and cut off that piece there to create a template. And I then traced it onto my DSP and then cut it out by hand, and you put a piece of double-sided tape on either end. Take both pieces off and then find the seam in your cup and then slowly wrap it round. Now we want to do a bit of stamping, so as it's photopolymer stamps, I'll need my foam mat, piece of scratch paper on top, and I'm going to I'm going to stamp the lid in Hello Honey. And these have tabs on them, so in order to do the two-step stamping method, these tabs have been put on the photopolymer stamp so you can orient it in the same direction. Stamping much easier. So let's say I have that facing the bottom. Stamp off, stamp on. And then I'll place my stamp over the other one, then take that one off and have it on the bottom again. This time I won't stamp off. Because the lid is deeper on one end and shallower on the other, you'll have to stack your dimensionals onto the lid. I think I need about 3 right at the deepest point of the lid and only 1 on the shallow end. I'll pop that on top, then take my white gel dots, 1, got these lovely hazelnut Ferrero eggs. I think I can fit 4 in there. Yes, 4. Pop that in. Stamp my lamb. I know it's going against the grain, but this is artistic license. And then just with the Old Olive paint, do the grass. And he's got yellow shoes. Last of all, just a wink of Stella on his coat, her coat rather, because she's pink. Just fussy cut that. And finally, I'm going to stamp Happy Easter. So I've trimmed the greeting down and cut some tails, and all I have to do is just attach it to the back of the panel of this box with a couple of glue dots. And use some Tombow just along the base of the lamb and attach him to the bottom of the box, and that also helps to stop your treats from falling out. So there you have it. You'll find all the supplies I used available at my online store, which you can find via my blog stampwithelaine.com. Just click on the shopping cart in the right hand column of my blog. You can also connect with me through my Facebook page, Pinterest or my YouTube channel here at stampwithelaine.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.